जो दिखता है वो ही बिकता है, which basically means that you will always earn more if you're visible to the right kind of people. If there are two players in the market with the same experience and same skills, the player with more visibility and distribution will always make more money. It is unfair, but it is true. Search is set to evolve in 2026. Traditional SEO will continue to play a crucial role in improving your online and search results visibility, but alongside it, we will now see the rise of GEO, Generative Engine Optimization, where AI tools will start recommending your services to people all for free. Well, I run an AI trainings company for enterprises. When we asked AI who are the best AI teachers, we were nowhere in the top. Even though we have a really good website, it ranks well on Google, plus we have a long list of big clients. Then why did AI not mention my company's name? To dig deep, I called up a bunch of SEO and GEO experts and compiled a list of skill sets and hacks to improve our brand's overall search visibility.
One of the shifts that we are seeing currently is the drop in organic traffic. What happened was, whenever a user used to enter a query, they directly are getting an answer. So most of the time, they are just satisfied with the response they are getting and they are not navigating further.
But today, SEO has become search everywhere optimization, right? So instead of just focusing on website alone, you're focusing on all the real estate properties that you're building on the internet.
To future-proof the visibility of your website, you will have to build a topical authority, right? Which means getting mentions from reputed sources on a regular basis.
The conclusion was the rank framework. I'll explain these steps one by one and also show you how to optimize your brand's online presence and dominate search results. I will also reveal how you can sell your SEO and GEO services to new clients. This video is sponsored by SEMrush and I will be covering the basics using SEMrush 1, a new search solution that combines traditional SEO and AI search visibility into one connected workflow. So, what exactly is the first step? The rank framework starts with a reality audit. As a business owner, you need to take your service or website and audit everything that you have already published across the internet. As an SEO or GEO service seller, you can offer your clients an in-depth report on how their brand is being seen in the eyes of top AI tools. What this means is that you map existing assets that mention you or your service. Now, this list can include website pages, blogs, YouTube videos, anything that's online and talks about you. So that when any random person goes to a Gemini or ChatGPT to ask about your service, these LLMs use this AI curriculum to check if your brand should be recommended or not.
These AI models are trained on specific data, the data which is already existing on the web. So if your brand is absolutely new, it does not have any digital presence, it is not listed in any of the directory, it has no incoming links or backlinks, what we refer to as. So in that case, it is not possible to immediately get mentioned in those AI results. We still need to do the foundational work, that is the SEO part. We need to have the on-page SEO elements properly implemented for that particular property, then get them listed on popular website.
अब ये बात बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है because we were able to audit our own company's website as well. If you go to SEMrush 1 and then go to SEO Toolkit and then to the dashboard, you will be able to check your overall SEO authority score. Check the organic traffic and also monitor your brand's overall SEO performance. For example, in my site's audit, SEMrush highlighted all the website errors that we had along with how to fix them. Now this itself can be a service because I also conducted extensive keyword research for my brand. I just searched AI training and when I entered my website's domain, I got a list of high volume keywords from popular terms to even long tail phrases relevant to my niche. But all of this gets even better because once I move to step number 2, we will come and crack your AI visibility mapping. Now, ये usually काफी लोगों से crack होता नहीं है, but it's very important that you monitor what each LLM is actually thinking about you. And trust me, not all AIs are thinking alike. What works for ChatGPT might not work for Gemini. In fact, Rishi broke down exactly how these different LLM models judge your brand.
Yes, definitely. All LLMs have their own way of looking at, the content on the internet and then giving the final answers. I think personally, I saw that the chat GPT was very easy to impress, right? Because it started looking at volume game. If you are, mentioned at a lot of places, chat GPT was like, this is the best person, let's show him up, right? So that's one of the things. Now, Gemini looked at a lot of your citation quality, right? Who's referring you and whether are you a genuine person or not, right? And Gemini focuses a lot on EE80 factors, which is your experience, your expertise, your authority, your trust.
SEMrush makes it possible to know what AI is thinking about your brand. If I go to SEMrush 1 and click on their AI section and then select Visibility Overview, I can see the overall AI visibility score, and this tells me how often my brand shows up in different LLMs in comparison with other brands. Now, if you're having a conversation with any of your new clients, you can actually convert this entire research into a report that helps you sell better. You can try SEMrush 1 for free for 7 days using the link in description. इसके बाद आता है third step, which is all about finding new opportunities. So after auditing your brand's performance, it will be time to turn all of these small gaps into proper action plans. This section of SEMrush shows what kinds of topics are being searched for in your niche, where you are not being mentioned in the search results. Now you can pull your competitor prompts where you don't appear. You can easily use these gap topics and prompts list to create a proper new content strategy. Because content bana to sab log rahe, but is that content even helping you stand out? Now here is how experts recommend doing this.
So currently, one of the aspects that have been very going popular in the industry is query fan out technique. You create a core content piece to build your topical authority, and you create the supporting content pieces that could be depending on what the user could ask further. If you have seen in ChatGPT, if you are starting a conversation, it will ask some follow-up questions. So if I'm searching for best productivity apps, then they will drill down on whether you want an agency-specific application or what kind of business or something like that. If you have content pieces to address those queries as well, it will be very helpful to build a strong brand presence, and again it will help in answering those broad queries as well.
SEMrush also provides a source opportunities list to identify credible publishers AI frequently cites from. Now in today's age of AI SEO, having backlinks from such reputed sources will provide your brand an edge over the other competitors.
People are playing the volume game, right? They want to produce more blog posts, they want to produce more Reddit, they want to produce more of LinkedIn, but it's not about citation volume, but it's also about citation quality. So even if somebody refers you, like, Ansh, if you are creating a website, if I ask you for a referral from that matters a lot, right? And that's something people are not going after, is that they're going after sheer volume, and they're not focusing on even if one referral they get from a really good website, that can change the whole game of their SEO. So that's again something that people don't focus on, but citations and getting recognized from the industry is going to be very key, especially from 2026 onwards.
The last step is in building your own organic knowledge system, where you create a lot of interconnected content, build online authority, and a consistent brand that strengthens your long-term trust and visibility across AI apps. Now, there are some straightforward ways to do this, and you can either start with writing conversational long-tail blogs, you can improve your FAQs as well, but please make sure that you are writing them and you don't use AI to write them for you. Trust me when I say this, human written content will always get more retention and attention than purely AI written slop. Most people are investing in PR placements on frequently cited publishers, but सबके पास इतना budget नहीं होता. In fact, getting mentioned on websites like Quora and Reddit is also very very helpful. In fact, हमारे भी जितने recommendations आए हैं वो इन्हीं popular websites से आए हैं.
If you take a look at ChatGPT, about 6 months ago until then, 60% of the answers was coming from Quora and Reddit itself, right? So a lot of citations of people who got mentioned on these platforms, ChatGPT actually started picking it up from there.
Now the question is, how do you start selling an SEO service in 2026? अगर आप zero से start कर रहे हो, and if you have no clue, how can you actually start making money in this new marketing space? The conventional answer, the cliched answer has always followed the same agency wala template. In fact, I've already made a very detailed checklist for how you can start your own agency in 2026. You need to start learning the fundamentals of both SEO and GEO and deliver better results using a tool like SEMrush. And this entire learning process will take at least 100 to 150 hours. अब क्वेश्चन ये आता है कि भाई कहाँ से सीखे और फ्री में कैसे सीखे? It's so simple. You can use deep research to understand every little aspect and learn in public. आप जो भी सीख रहे हो, write about it everywhere on social media so you can get free visibility and start building your distribution from day one. Point number 2, use SEMrush to create free brand visibility reports of new startups that get funded by YC and other good VCs and send their founders a Loom video. इन सारे startups को नया funding मिला होता है, they have the budget to invest in their visibility, and अगर YC ने इसमें पैसे लगाया, there's a very high chance that this startup will live in the longer run. After this, pitch services to your clients at just 15,000 rupees per month and over deliver. Because you're starting new, give them an additional 1 month of service, because at the start of your career, you need to focus on getting testimonials and word of mouth and not extra money. 50-60 हज़ार रुपया बहुत इजीली कमा सकते हो, बट एक स्मार्ट इन्वेस्टर या एक स्मार्ट फाउंडर का टेस्टिमोनियल कमाना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. एंड वंस यू हैव कलेक्टेड ऑल ऑफ दीज टेस्टिमोनियल्स, put them on your portfolio. And after you have done this for around 3 to 4 months, just follow the entire step-by-step growth plan that I've already explained in our 2-part series of the agency roadmap. मैंने हमारे पूरे country से best to best founders के साथ interview करे थे, and I had shortlisted the most valuable information that you need to do to grow your business from 0 to 1. Now I want you to comment below your key lessons and learning. Don't use AI. In fact, use this opportunity to exercise your writing skills, because I personally read all of the comments. Make sure that you have clicked on the subscribe button and the like icon. I hope that you're taking care of your mind and body. This was your instructor Ansh Mehra, and you are learning from the Cutting Edge School.